the most important thing for emerging markets, Yacov, seems to be what happens with the dollar. And we know that the president has been pushing on the Fed, on Treasury to do something about the dollar. To what extent are emerging markets held hostage to how the president pushes currency policy?
I think they certainly are. They certainly are. And I guess a couple of thoughts on that front. One is, remember, when you compare U.S. stocks and emerging market stocks, the composition of the benchmark matters, right? And MSCIM is a benchmark that is very heavily weighted towards China, towards Taiwan. So it's a very Asia and China-centric benchmark. So obviously, it suffers even more as we have this U.S.-China trade war, ongoing trade war. With regards to the dollar, look, I think it's fair to say that the political noise emanating from Beijing, emanating from D.C., is generating almost an unprecedented level of uncertainty, right? And on the back of that, you see investors going into the yuan, going into the dollar, going into gold even, right? So kind of these safe haven assets. And it's been curious to observe how we went from an environment where it was kind of clearly a search for yield to an environment where you have a tug of war between a search for yield and a search for safe assets due to this background of political noise and uncertainty.